Don't touch that stovetop. Don't run with scissors. Don't make eye contact with strangers. Don't wear the skirt with razors. Don't dance with dudes in leather jackets. Don't yell at the moon. Don't curse at or about other people. Don't starve yourself. Don't swallow your mind. Don't fucking kill yourself. They say this to you like you listen. They look at you like you're a cry for help. Help the attention whore finish her plate. Plated gold that says you'll make it. Making a cake and making a life are two very different things. That little girl you just said knew nothing about anxiety. She sleeps as if she fell through the ice, and that the sun will never melt her frozen over veins. Her blood stops and runs cold when somebody looks at her for more than 3 seconds. The demon's ripping at her subconscious like the riptide where you can't swim straight through. You have to turn at a 90-degree angle until the pull is gone, pulling her hair at the slightest of problems because every breath is another problem. Dealing with the dealing of everyone around her became too much to bear, baring her teeth in a smile the size of the ocean. So nobody looked too hard at the cracks that she bit and peeled when nobody was looking, just to make sure she was still alive. Alive is how the dirt consumed her, took her, buried her, burned her. Her thoughts nobody wanted to hear, so when the day came that somebody listened, she shut up. Silence filled the conversation as she giggled and said it's nothing important, really, because to her she wasn't important. Reeling for him to say something that she couldn't. Don't get me wrong, she had soul and passion and a flame that destroyed everything she touched. Brainwashing him to the point of when she had the courage to speak, he would speak over her. For being used to the silence that he filled, he didn't want to let her shine and fail, because in his mind that hurt her more than being talked over. So when he said, "Baby, don't hurt yourself, you are important," she smiled and wrote him into a poem, because wow, how amazing that felt. Felt like she still needed to hurt. Because when he leaves, like they all do, she'd be left with these don'ts, because that's all they could come up with to say. To say to her when she finally unlocked her caged heart and ripped the chains from the ground that kept her from flying. When she showed them the watery depth behind her flourishing green eyes, the crevice of her cheekbone, the valley between her lips. When she told them why she was so fucking old and tired at 13. Don't kill yourself was all they could say. Because that little girl left them speechless.